just told you in a very nice way. Now, let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body. Think about that, but have a listen to this.
The digital ID, which has been a big problem to us for a very long time, is now on a testing mode for the next 2 months. I have been assured by all the stakeholders, led by the ministries concerned, that by December, we will be able to launch digital ID, where every Kenyan don't have to carry any paper, plastic or otherwise, as an ID, that they should be able to be identified digitally using their iris or their fingerprints, and we can transact without the necessity of people struggling to identify who they are. And the proudest part of it is that we don't have to spend the billions that we have spent on all the other manenos, as all of you know.
We're taking things that are, genetically modified organisms, and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein.
Kenya is in serious trouble. Now, for you to accept this, that means you're going to be completely surveilled and controlled. Think about it. So they have targeted the new babies, of course, even the ordinary citizens, the grown-ups, the young ones, the teenagers, and even the elderly ones will receive this digital ID. But they will then create a new generation where they'll be completely under this digital ID and they have no choice. But listen.
All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving our praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. And I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. And this is going to be a real quick lesson, on the mark of the beast, man. Because again, as we know, this is the prophecy that is, soon gonna come to pass, man. Because as we know, they're pretty much getting this digital system in place. And as you can see in the clip that I featured, you have that woman pretty much speaking about how, now they're not giving, people physical birth certificates, once they, their child is born, it's digital. They claim that birth certificate will be, implanted into them. And it was going to be that thing that's implanted into them, this device. It's like that's what's going to be implanted, man. This thing right here. This is what this digital system is being set up for people to use this. This thing is the mark of the beast. It's not sin. It's not white women. It's not anything other than this device that you see. This is the mark of the beast, man. This is what we're warned not to take, because there is a penalty for taking it, man. Because once you take it, you can't repent from taking it, man. You've pretty much declared your allegiance to, Esau, Edom. So I'm going to start with the book of Isaiah, chapter 31 and verse 1. And it says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord." So, if this was happening back then, how much more now? Our people are going to seek help from modern day Egypt, which is America, pursuant to Revelation 11 and 8. This place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, and This is what a lot of our people are going to do. Once they collapse this dollar and once this system collapses, man, they're going to seek help. And instead of, seeking the Lord, for help, they're going to go to Esau, and ultimately they're going to get that device, implanted in their hands. So this is Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6. And it says, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Yeah, man. You trust in this man, you trust in the system, eventually you're going to get pierced, man. You're going to get that device. This is what's going to pierce your hand, man. This is what's going to go in people's hands. This is what Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16 on down is speaking of, man. This device. So let's get it. It's the book of Revelation chapter 13. And I'm going to start at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and that it's like it and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So yeah, man, as we know, the image, is, this man's new world order, because again, as we know, America is patterned after ancient Rome, and it's pretty much taking on those same customs. But that image again is going into Esau's new world order, which he's going to want, everyone to be a part of, man. But you're going to have a remnant that are not going to accept, this coming system and also the mark, Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Now again, it can go in either, of your hands, man. Because again, let's see, and wear right hand. Slovakia, which is supposed to be dextrose, but whichever is your dominant hand, but you can get it in either hand, or forehead, really wherever on your body, but primarily, as you can see in this illustration, it's going to go in people's hands, man. And then this is why you have Elon Musk developing the Neuralink, man, the brain chip. This is what this is speaking of. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And then this is what it's speaking of in verse 17, man. You won't be able to buy or sell in the coming system unless you have this device. You won't, because paper money is going to be obsolete, and this system that they're putting in place is going to be all digital. This is their way of wanting to, keep track of everyone, And then again, like I said, there is a penalty, for receiving this device, man. And this is one. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2. And it says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. And yeah, man, the people that receive this device are ultimately going to get a grievous sore, which is going to be cancer, in their hands, man, because that device is going to be emitting radiation, But that's just one, but this is the main penalty, for taking that device, man. Revelation chapter 14. And when I started verse 9, and as you can see, the headline reads, Doom for worshippers of the beast. So anybody that receives that mark is doomed, Really, if they're not of the elect, period, they're doomed. But primarily those that get this device, man. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So yeah, man, those that receive the mark of the beast, which again is the RFID microchip, you're going to be burned alive, man. That's that second death. That first death being when the Lord flooded the earth, with water, But he made a covenant that he wouldn't destroy the earth with water anymore, But instead of water, he's going to send fire upon the earth, man. And that fire is going to not only destroy Babylon, but it's also going to cleanse the earth, man. Excuse me, Slakia. But that's the judgment of those that receive the mark of the beast, man. They're going to be burned alive in the lake of fire, which is going to be America being hit with those thermonuclear missiles, man. And it says, the smoke ascendeth up forever and ever. It just is going to be for a period of time, because America is going to be burning for a while. Who knows how long it's going to be, but it's going to be for a while. And that's the penalty for those that receive the mark of the beast, which again is the RFID microchip. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and I like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. Till the next time I see you, Shalom.